Hi everybody. Whew. I just wanted to do some stretching and some vocal toning, maybe a little bit of sound. Yesterday I had a day where I was completely out. I felt sick in the way that my body's like, you need to just completely rest, shut off your mind and be nothing. So I did that for the day, and today I feel a lot better. But now I'm feeling like there's really some stuff that wants to move, so I just thought I'd do it with you in case someone wanted to join as well. I actually notice it is a lot of fun to do it together as well. I give a breathing and relief class, and I have just loved, I do breathing on my own, but I've just loved what it creates together, and the time, the feeling, and also just the time together. Like, there's just something special about caring for yourself with others. So here we are. All right, let's just start out with, let's put our hands below the rib cage in the soft part of your belly. And I'm putting my hands like this. Sorry, I'm not gonna put the camera farther away, you won't hear me. We're gonna just fill it out like you feel like your belly is a sphere or a ball or all around you. If you can feel that, your breath will fill into your sides and your back as well. So keep your hands on the squishy part, not on the rib cage. And breathe in deep through your nose, filling those hands. And again. Fill those hands so your belly is opening. And I'm sitting kind of on the edge of my seat with my feet a little farther than shoulder width apart, so I really got a strong base. My shoulders are relaxed. My face is relaxed, and I'm allowing my belly to expand. Let's fill it again. Feel the release of that breath out. The fullness and the wonderfulness and the warmth of the breath in, and then the beautiful relief and release of the breath out. It's like you're giving yourself life by breathing in and expanding on the way out, letting anything that is ready to move, that does not need to be there. Stuck energies, emotions, old stories. That feels so nice. Keep trying to fill your hands so that your sides and your back are allowed to expand too. And of course the air then fills up into your lungs all the way to the top of your lungs, but start feeling your belly first, nice and full like a big balloon. And the space around it. Some of you may even be able to feel that you filling the whole space around you. Let's do a couple sighs, and when we sigh out, can you feel like you're sighing from deep in your belly? The sound is loud, out, and expansive. I like to add arms to it to just coerce or dance with that movement of the breath and the sound. Feel your belly open, and you're allowing sweet release. It feels so good. Opening the belly, breathing in deep through the nose all the way into the core of your torso. And out, opening the belly. Whatever feels good, whatever sound, but just that you feel like your belly opens and your throat opens. Can you feel that when you really allow that relaxation? A deep breath is a lot about relaxation. And if you're a singer, you know that you tone the muscles to support your breath, but that will happen naturally if you keep just practicing breathing deeply. in a natural way, instead of trying to manipulate some muscles. Really allow that opening. And speaking of something that really helped me in a vocal workshop many years ago, singing, or actually humming, trying to fill as much of your body as you can with that hum. Even if you feel like you can resonate into your toes or beyond your body, that's what you're just paying attention to. No matter how small, no judgment if you're only able to just vibrate a little bit around your vocal cords, no worries. Excuse me, but you're just trying to move in air. You're just trying to feel into your body. This is all about coordinating the breath, opening the breath, and feeling in your body. And you automatically get out of your mind. You start that real connection with your body, with your essence. And it feels great. You can get out of your mind and tap into your wisdom when you open up like this. So all sorts of beautiful things. All right, so we're going to pick a tone for you that really resonates as much as possible in your body. So don't just choose the tone I do necessarily, unless it just kind of makes you nervous to try and you just want to do what I do. Then give that gift to yourself. But I sing pretty low, so I'll probably have a lower note than quite a few of you. And one thing I do to help me is to do a sigh through my range. And you can kind of do it slowly and feel where does the resonance maybe open up a little bit. So let's go through that range and pay attention. Feel where your body kind of resonates the most, where you feel the most buzzing of that sound. While you're doing that, can you sigh with your belly open? None of those muscles holding in anything. So if your voice does stuff like that, please let it. That's such a gift to allow that manipulation off. You're just allowing the freedom and the relaxation right now. So allow those crazy sounds. It's really okay. And now I'm going to do it again. I'm really paying attention to keeping my belly open. And I'm going to stop where I found the resonance. I felt it last time too. Stop where you find the most resonance. We're holding that note, allowing your body to relax more and more. Do it again. You don't need to talk, of course, during it. I'm just doing that to try to demonstrate to stay on your pitch and hold it and feel your body relax more and more, and how that opens up the tone. You'll feel it expand into your body, and you're connecting the sound into your body. It feels really good. Let's do that again, sighing through, and stop at that part where you feel the most resonance. It might be really high for you, so you don't need to go all the way. Stop wherever it feels kind of like it goes, oh, just even a little bit. Try a few spots if you need to. Just keep singing that note, breathe when you need to. And keep challenging yourself to relax more and more. See if you can feel the vibration in your toes and in the top of your head, or wherever it is vibrating. Enjoy that feeling. Feel how it's like a massage. It's like a relief. It's relaxing. It goes in there and just say, loosen up lovely little muscles. And just for an example, if you can pay attention, just listening to this once, I'm going to show you what singing, just here, if you want to just hum too, if you don't feel like making the sound out of your mouth, that's fine too. It's really about the resonance in your body. But here's an example of, I'm just singing it with my throat, like I'll feel the vibration right here. Similar sound in a way, right? Can you feel the difference of when I do this? Try it yourself, pick your note again. Move around if you want to. Relaxing more and more. The only thing engaged is your core is just holding you up like a tree trunk. So you have good posture in the core, but your shoulders are relaxed. Take note that the more you relax, all the muscles are on the face and in your belly, on the outside here around. Feel that opening up. Actually, this is a great one to do laying down, so you don't even have to hold up the core at all. But I'm sitting right now, but you can feel free to lay down and feel that. And for those of you too, that breathing deep is kind of a newer thing. You have to retrain yourself often to breathe. When you breathe in, your stomach actually goes out. If you think of filling the balloon, right? It would blow out, and then if you let go and the air flies up, it's gonna collapse. Oftentimes, though, when we don't breathe deep, we're doing a lot of breathe in and we tense everything and pull everything. Like the breath is going this way, we pull everything in like that, and we suck in, and we're giving no room for that air. And then when you breathe out, you kind of just relax a bit, but it's not the natural flow. It's not the way you're going to get that deep resonance in your body and that feel-good breath. And why I'm doing this too is this was a key thing for me to learn how to breathe deeper into my body. I was told a lot of technique, and that works for some people to hear it that way, but I was not quite getting it. I was trying to manipulate muscles to do what they said, so I was getting almost a stomach ache with some of that stuff, some of those directions and techniques. But for me, when I really felt that sound in my belly and how it took relaxation to get that, then I would breathe into that same spot. So let's do that now. Make some sound into that belly, open the belly, and then when you're breathing in afterwards, fill that space you just felt the sound vibrate in, if that makes sense. So you're really paying attention to that same space. Actually, right now, let's all just pay attention to the belly opening. Breathe in through the nose. Make the sound in your belly with your belly open. How open can your belly feel? You feel the vibration in the tissues there. Now when you're done doing that, breathe into that same spot where the vibration was. Yeah, lovely, right? Let's do that a couple times. Here we go. Breathe in through the nose, into the belly. Make some sound, opening your belly. Breathe into that space that was vibrating. And breathe in again. Into that lovely space. That is amazing stuff. Opening the belly. And breathe into that space. Now I'm just going to do a few stretches with the body. And why we did that first was I think it's so helpful to coordinate the breath like a dance with the body, because then you start to bring it in. If you really feel that movement of air in your body with the movement of your body, it starts to become more and more natural, and you become more in your body and out of your head, and you can be free of that mind chatter that can just spin and spin. And this is also so beautiful for taking into your life, even for not just sitting down for these times, right? It's beautiful to do, but they're really a training session, right? For you to take into your life those feelings of openness. When there's a situation in your life where you run into your body, does that, right? you can have tools to open it up, and all of a sudden things, you get more clarity, and there's more ease and joy in your body. It's functioning better. It's all more in a harmonious state. So with that breath we just took into our belly, we're going to use that when we're stretching. So first let's just do the neck, because boy, that feels great. Lean your head to one side and keeping your shoulders heavy. You feel that beautiful space you just opened up. Let's first breathe into that space you just opened up on the side of your neck. And keep your chin tucked a little bit so that it elongates your spine. You can feel, give yourself a nice little extra chin there, and breathe into that open space. Feel like you're putting breath right there and just enjoying that space you just created for yourself. And while we're here, let's breathe into the heart center, the sternum. Feel that space. Put your attention there lightly. No worries if there's gunkiness or crustiness or tightness. But whatever kind of neutralness, softness you can feel, breathe into that there. Help it to just relax and open. And now into that belly space we created, feeling your belly open and relax. Oh, what a relief, all the work that is done in that part of our body, right? Oh, I like to sigh a lot when I breathe. Of course, that's up to you, but oh, it feels good to move stuff out when it feels ready, because when we stretch, you can really feel those things, right? And now let's roll to the center, slowly feeling all those little tissues and tendons. Again, breathe out while you're going down. So start on a breath down. And stay there with your chin towards your sternum. And now make sure your back isn't curled over. We want to try to give ourselves a nice long stretch through the spine and the neck, all the way through the back of the head. Ooh! Pay attention to that beautiful space you just created, how long that feels. Opening up space between your vertebrae. Ooh, lovely. Give that vertebrae some lovely breath. Feel like you're breathing into it. I know your lungs aren't there, but it's a way of communicating openness to them, allowing them to relax and feel nourished. And then your next breath in, we're going to go up. So here we go, breathing in, coming up the other direction. Keeping that chin tucked just a little bit, again, to give yourself, and breathe some nice breaths here. I got to straighten myself up. I got a little lazy there. Notice that beautiful open space you created, because you're keeping your shoulders down and heavy. Hands are heavy on your knees. Your feet are solid on the ground. You got this nice strong base. You are so supported to relax. It's so beautiful. You're giving yourself this time to connect with your breath in your body. I'm grateful I'm doing this. I really needed this today. So thank you for joining me. Breathing in that open space. Feel the beauty of that open space you just created. We carry so much tension here. This space is just saying, thank you. I love this stretch. And back, breathe a little bit into your heart space again, right at the sternum in the center. Expanding any open space you have. We're not judging any tension or crustiness or whatever. That's fine. We're just paying attention to that openness and breathing life into it. Whatever is there. And feel your attention go down your spine and let it open as you do. Ooh, that feels nice. And open that belly again that we were breathing into before. And breathe into that open belly. things just move from your belly and your back all the way up your spine and out your breath. And now we're going to do some just going through, back, and then forth. And try to coordinate your breath with breathing out on the way down and breathing up on the way in. So time it with your breath and not with mine. I'll give reminders, but again, it's more important that you're timing it with your breath, feeling that dance, feeling that connection with your body. Okay, take a breath in, and on the way out, we're going down. And start rolling. Feel into the neck with your shoulders still heavy. It's not coming up. You can pause a little bit when your chin is down at your sternum and give yourself an extra long stretch there, keeping your back straight, supported by your core really lightly though, not a stomachache kind of support. But just feel your torso like a tree trunk. And on your next breath in, we're going up with our head. Feeling the crunches and the tendons move of that neck, how they enjoy keeping the shoulder down. Breathe into that amazing space. And when you breathe out, we're going through again, all the way through, breathing out, going down, rolling through. Really release your face too. No tension in the face. Let it look all funny like a basset hound. And let's do it again just to coordinate your breath. Don't listen to me with the breath and the movement. Coordinate with you. When you're going to go up, breathe in again. And when you go breathing out, go down. Breathing in on the way up. And then bring your head to center. Give yourself a little shake and roll. Feel all that wonderful space you created. Breathe into it. And when you breathe out, feel it expand even more. You're just opening up your relaxation and all the nurturing that you're doing to your body. Letting go of tension. Now let's do some nice shoulder spins, going back and around. Just coordinate the breath with the movement, whatever feels good. Maybe you want to breathe in, coming up with your arms, but whatever feels like a dance to you. Open wide like a bird wing. Like you feel your rib cage in the front open wide, your heart center opens, giving it all sorts of space to take up space in the world. Feels good. No apologies for existing. We're hunching over here now. We're feeling like almost beams of light coming out of your chest. All right. Let it open up the ribs. Feel so they don't get to do this very much. Give them some nice space to open up. Yes. Fill it with air, oxygen, blood. Life force. You can have your elbows more bent if you like. This feels really good to me today, or you can keep them right here, whichever feels good to you. We're just really working on rotating that shoulder, opening the heart center, and taking up space. I'm going to shake a little bit. That moves some nice stuff. And then we're going to go the other direction. Or when you mix the word direction and way, you get dray. We're going to move the other dray. Okay, now we're going the other direction. Here we go. But don't let your chest collapse when you come forward. We're really opening up the front of the shoulders nicely here, aren't we? Let anything that wants to move, just move. Trust the wisdom of your body to release it. Some people are really into lessons, but you can just trust that you get the wisdom from it. You don't have to pay attention to whatever lesson you think you got to learn from that thing in your body that wants to leave. Just release and let the wisdom of it come to you. Let yourself just feel the harmony. Whew. And the movement. We feel how much movement we've created with like the energy around you, the blood, the oxygen moving around your body. And now, what a great thing. We're going to move that spine. So we're going to lift up one arm. And I like to, you can do it either way. You can either cross a leg over, you know, like cross-legged, or you can just keep them, whichever feels more balanced to you, with your feet about shoulder width, a little over shoulder width apart maybe, or shoulder width, whatever you need to feel super sturdy. And, or you can put one leg over. And when you're doing that, crossing over, we're going to go towards the open side, where you just created a stretch on the outside of your thigh. Or if you're not doing that, then just put your hand on the outside of whatever thigh, so you can use that to give yourself a little more twist or support the twist. So with this, we want to keep the spine really elongated while we twist, and that's going to be so beneficial. And you're going to feel really good stretch with this. This is so good for the spine. It feels so good. Okay, so we're going to breathe in and put our arm up, whichever direction you want to go first. Just rotate back and forth. Breathing in and twisting over. Oh, actually, let's do both arms. Sorry. Breathing in with both arms. And then when we twist over, your arm towards the open leg will come to it, and the other one can go behind your chair. I'm sitting in a chair. If you're sitting on the ground, cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, whatever you want to call it, this works as well. And breathe, feel, keeping your spine elongated, like you got a string pulling up, like a puppet, pulling up at the top of your head, so you feel the length, the elongating of your spine. Enjoy that feeling. You just gave your spine this beautiful space. Breathe into that space. You can almost feel like your air moves up and down your spine if you want to feel like that. Like you're giving it a good wash through with breath. And you can add to the stretch by when you breathe in, elongate and sit up higher. And then twist a little more, and you can use your arm that's on your leg and help you kind of push that stretch. Do a little bit of breathing here. Make sure the spine is long. And fill your belly with breath. It's a little harder when we're twisted like this. But nice and deep, and you'll feel it on the sides of your body a lot. And the sides of your rib cage too. On our next breath in, we're going to bring our arms up and come back to center. So here we go, breathing in. And bring them down the center. Really feel yourself line up with that spine. It brings a nice balance to do that pose, and feel your thumbs against your sternum. Feel that life in your chest. We'll do one more on this side, and then we're going to do the other side. Here we go again. Arms up when you're breathing in. And twist. And then bring your arms with your breath out, down. Your hand on the outside of your leg. And if you want to add to your stretch, make it deeper. Breathe in and stretch up your spine, your head lifts. And you twist some more while you breathe out. One breath here. Actually, another one. Feels so good. And when we breathe in, let's go up to the center, and we're going to go the other direction. If you need to cross the legs, do that while you're in the middle. Come down to the center, or if you need to uncross your legs, or if they're just on the ground. Here we go. We're going to go to the other side. Breathing in. And when you bring your arms down, breathe out. dance. Keep breathing there a little bit. Again, with the elongating. If you want to elongate, breathe in. Stretch up and then twist more with the breath out. Okay, we're going to come in and we're just going to move right to one more of these. So breathing with your arms up and coming around to center again. And now when we twist, breathe out. One breath here. Oh. Actually feel another breath really go down that spine. So you elongate it. And next breath in, come up into center. And breathing out, bring your hands down to your heart center. Take a nice deep breath. Opening the belly. Feeling that belly so open. One more, really feel your belly open. To the sides, it's not just the front, to the sides, to the back. Wherever it's soft, it can open. And let's just do a little quick stretch with our legs to get the bottom involved. Let's lift them up to our chest. One leg up. And give yourself a couple spins of your ankle. Twist your foot around in a circle and go the other way. Still breathing. And set that leg down gently, keeping your core supported. Other leg. Lifting it up to your chest, keeping your back straight, elongating through the back of your leg all the way up through the spine or the glute. And rotate that foot one direction while you keep breathing. It's easy to stop breathing while we stretch something like the foot because it's so far from the lungs, right? And it feels like such a solid, crunchy thing. Other direction. Set your leg down gently. Give yourself a little shake. Set your hands on your knees and feel the life in your body. Thank you, body. Thank you, feet. Thank you, ankles. Thank you, legs. Thank you, hips, pelvis. Thank you, deep belly for opening and bringing nice breath in. Thank you, solar plexus, for opening more and more. Thank you, heart, for opening. Thank you, head and face, for softening and opening. And thank you, arms. Thank you, hands, for all that you let us do and express. And thanks for joining me. This was so fun to do this with you. I feel so good.